Thank you for visiting the Waterkotte website and our Racketeering Defense Lawyer in Missouri website page. Regardless of the crime, we believe everyone is entitled to the best possible legal defense in the state of Missouri. We have created this audio version of our website page to help you better understand our services and protect your future, freedom, and reputation. If you have been charged with racketeering in the state of Missouri, we can help. Don't face the state and court system alone during your racketeering charge. Contact one of our Missouri Racketeering Defense Lawyers today at 314-900-HELP to protect your rights and future. Waterkotte is committed to handling all racketeering cases with confidential care and understanding. We are not here to judge you. We believe that everyone in Missouri, regardless of the crime they have been charged with, deserves an aggressive legal defense and to have their legal rights protected. With that being said, let's discuss hiring our racketeering defense lawyers in Missouri and setting up a free consultation with our attorneys. Racketeering Defense Lawyers in Missouri. Facing racketeering charges in Missouri puts everything on the line: your livelihood, your reputation, and your freedom. If you're under investigation or already facing a RICO indictment, the stakes couldn't be higher. Waterkotte is a leading Missouri criminal defense firm with deep experience handling complex racketeering, conspiracy, and organized crime allegations. We deliver strategic, aggressive defense rooted in discretion, precision, and a long track record of successful outcomes. Racketeering Lawyer in Missouri. Facing racketeering or RICO-related charges in Missouri isn't just intimidating, it's life-altering. Whether you're accused of participating in an organized crime ring or charged with multiple criminal offenses that fall under the RICO Act, your future is on the line. At Waterkotte, our experienced Missouri criminal defense lawyers aggressively defend individuals and businesses accused of racketeering. We dig deep into the evidence, challenge overbroad allegations, and fight to protect your freedom, your assets, and your name. Charged with racketeering in Missouri? Call 314-900-HELP or reach out online now for a free confidential case review. What is racketeering in Missouri? Racketeering refers to a pattern of criminal activity, such as fraud, bribery, extortion, or money laundering, often linked to organized enterprises or criminal conspiracies. The Racketeer Influenced and Corrupt Organizations Act, RICO, is a federal law designed to combat organized crime. In Missouri, racketeering can be charged under state law or prosecuted federally. Examples of racketeering activities include drug trafficking and distribution networks, extortion or blackmail schemes, illegal gambling or loan sharking operations, robbery, kidnapping, white-collar crimes committed as part of a criminal organization, fraudulent business enterprises. To convict you of racketeering, prosecutors must prove an ongoing criminal enterprise and a pattern of at least 2 criminal acts within 10 years. That's why these charges are often overreaching and complex, making it essential to retain a skilled defense team that can unravel them. Penalties for racketeering in Missouri. If convicted of racketeering, the consequences are severe. Charges can be prosecuted at the state or federal level, and the penalties may include up to 30 years in prison depending on underlying offenses. Asset forfeiture. The government can seize property, cash, and vehicles tied to alleged criminal activity. Steep fines and restitution. Federal charges under RICO with additional prison exposure, probation, and post-release restrictions. Even before trial, you may face aggressive asset freezes, damage to your reputation, and potential loss of professional licenses. Racketeering cases are high stakes and high pressure. Don't face them alone. Call Combs Waterkotte now at 314-900, help or contact us online. Who is commonly charged under RICO in Missouri? The RICO Act has a broad scope that allows prosecutors to pursue a wide range of defendants. While the statute was built to take down mafia networks, it's increasingly applied to cases involving white-collar, public sector, and cyber-related crimes. Those frequently charged with RICO violations at both state and federal levels include organized crime affiliates, individuals tied to traditional criminal enterprises such as the mafia or syndicates involved in drug trafficking, extortion, or illegal gambling were the original targets of the RICO Act. The law allows prosecutors to charge leaders for crimes committed by their associates. Public officials and government employees, corrupt politicians, law enforcement officers, and other public servants accused of accepting bribes, rigging contracts, or operating pay-to-play schemes may be charged under RICO for abusing public trust. Business owners and corporate executives. When legitimate businesses are used as vehicles for money laundering, fraud, embezzlement, or bribery, owners and high-level executives may find themselves facing RICO charges, especially in cases of systemic corporate misconduct. Professionals enabling criminal schemes. Attorneys, accountants, consultants, and others who knowingly assist illegal operations, such as by laundering money, falsifying records, or shielding illicit activity, can be prosecuted as part of a broader criminal enterprise. Street gangs and criminal organizations. Law enforcement increasingly uses RICO to prosecute members of gangs or networks involved in ongoing drug trafficking, robbery, human trafficking, and other violent or financial crimes. Investment and financial fraudsters. Individuals running securities fraud, Ponzi schemes, or insurance scams may face RICO charges when their actions involve sustained patterns of deceit and multiple actors or entities. Healthcare fraud rings. Medical professionals who participate in widespread fraud, including false billing to Medicaid and Medicare, pill mills, or kickback schemes, can also be charged under RICO if the operation spans multiple illegal acts over time. Cybercrime groups. In today's digital landscape, RICO is also applied to cybercriminal rings engaged in identity theft, hacking, phishing, and financial fraud. These schemes often involve coordinated actions by groups working across platforms or borders. Human trafficking networks. Those operating or contributing to organized trafficking rings, including recruiters, transporters, and facilitators, are subject to RICO when their actions form part of a larger criminal pattern. Defending racketeering charges in Missouri. At Combs Waterkotte, we prepare racketeering cases for trial from day one. Our defense team investigates the evidence, challenges how prosecutors defined the criminal enterprise, and seeks to sever or reduce charges wherever possible. Defense strategies may include no criminal enterprise, demonstrating that the accused individuals acted independently, not as part of a group. Lack of pattern, arguing that the alleged criminal acts do not show continuity or related purpose. Suppression of evidence, moving to exclude illegally obtained surveillance, wiretaps, or digital records. Insufficient proof of intent. Prosecutors must show you knowingly participated in criminal activity. Pretrial motions. Filing to dismiss overly broad or vague indictments and reducing racketeering charges to lesser offenses. We work with investigators, forensic accountants, and legal experts to build a strong and credible defense. Our goal: reduce exposure, protect your assets, and secure your future. How a Combs Waterkotte, Missouri racketeering defense lawyer can help. When you're facing serious racketeering allegations, you don't need a generalist, you need a battle-tested legal team with experience taking on high-stakes federal cases. At Combs Waterkotte, we've defended thousands of clients in Missouri against complex charges, including RICO, conspiracy, and organized crime prosecutions. Our attorneys bring deep courtroom experience, strategic thinking, and relentless advocacy to protect your rights, your business, and your future. What can happen if you don't hire a racketeering lawyer in Missouri? You could face decades in federal prison without a strong defense. Prosecutors may charge you with additional underlying crimes tied to the alleged enterprise. Assets and property may be seized under forfeiture laws with little recourse. You risk being labeled part of an organized crime group, even with limited involvement. Complex evidence and wiretaps may go unchallenged without an experienced lawyer. Your business, career, and personal reputation could be permanently damaged. You may miss key pretrial opportunities to suppress evidence or dismiss charges. Without skilled negotiation, you could lose your chance at a reduced sentence or immunity deal. Combs Waterkotte's resources for fighting racketeering charges in Missouri. Racketeering cases often involve mountains of evidence, overlapping criminal statutes, and aggressive federal or state prosecutors. We have the resources, personnel, tools, and strategic partnerships to take on even the most complex racketeering investigations. Our firm draws on over 50 years of combined criminal law experience, and we've defended clients in high-stakes white-collar and enterprise crime cases in Missouri. When you choose Combs Waterkotte, you're not just hiring a lawyer, you're enlisting a legal machine that's built to protect your rights at every level with dedicated investigators to uncover weaknesses in the government's case, access to forensic accountants, data analysts, and digital evidence experts, trial-tested attorneys who are ready to defend you in state or federal court, client-centered representation in Missouri racketeering cases. Facing racketeering allegations is overwhelming, especially when prosecutors and investigators treat you like a villain before you've even had a chance to defend yourself. That's why, in addition to our aggressive defense strategies, we offer steady, judgment-free support throughout your case. At Combs Waterkotte, we put you at the center of everything we do with direct communication with your lead attorney, not a legal assistant. Honest, straightforward guidance without legal jargon or scare tactics. Flexible meeting times and 24/7 availability during emergencies. Strict confidentiality to protect your privacy and reputation. A commitment to explaining every option and empowering every decision. Contact a racketeering lawyer in Missouri today. If you're facing state or federal racketeering charges, don't wait to seek skilled representation. At Combs Waterkotte, we build aggressive defenses backed by decades of criminal trial experience and a reputation for results. Your future matters. We treat your case with the care, urgency, and respect it deserves, because every case is personal when it's yours. Whether you're under investigation or already charged, we're ready to take immediate action. Contact us today or call 314-900-HELP to schedule a free confidential case evaluation.